All right, so where are we at? We got Chlorkin's gonna make the next choice. We haven't come to it yet, but we are
Wallowing in a circular pool of fetid slime
about to. Oh,
is
damn
a
it, there it
bulbous
is.
creature too horrible to be believed. Its body is green and covered all over with fearsome-looking spikes. Its face is a mass of crimson blisters, one of which suddenly bursts to reveal yet another of its many sinister, all-seeing eyes.
It is me.
A narrow path runs around the edge of the pool and leads into another tunnel in the far wall.
That's what I look like naked.
Remembering the description of the vile blood beast and the warning about the toxic gas rising from its pool, you cover your mouth with your sleeve and step forward with your sword drawn, wary of the blood beast's tongue. As you step around the side of the pool, it rolls forward and flicks out its tongue. But you are ready for it and cleave it with one swipe of your sword. The beast howls in pain and stretches forward frantically, trying to clasp you between its blood-filled jaws. You start hacking at its hideous face in an attempt to pierce its real eyes.
Oh my God, 9 versus 12. He has a +3 advantage. Oh, that's not good. 11. Oh, he got 11. Oh, you
Breathing heavily during
fucking
your fight,
assholes.
you begin to succumb to the toxic gas and fall, cracking your head on the floor.
Got to get a 6 or lower. Nope.
You try your luck, but no good this time.
I'm out. This is it. I'm done. Yep, he got me.
The creature reaches for you with its mouth in the pool. You step back to avoid it, but slip on its fetid slime. It sinks its teeth into your ankle, costing you precious stamina. Although the blood beast is too bulbous and heavy to climb out of its pool, its long tongue stretches and wraps itself around your leg. Still unconscious, you are dragged into its pool of slime. After being pre-digested by the vile slime, the hideous blood beast will consume you at its leisure.
Oh, at its leisure.
The tunnel continues.
Okay. If we want to avoid the blood beast, we went west last time, right? So we got to go north this time, yeah? Okay.
A brown velvet curtain is draped over an archway in the eastern wall of the tunnel.
Okay, there we go. Chlorkin, now's your chance. I don't know if you're still here, Chlorkin. But your choice is continue north or pull the curtain, pull back the curtain and walk through the archway. North or east? Let's try the curtain again. Sounds good.
You enter a cold room, divided by a deep chasm.
Poem Cat, if
A
you're here.
rope is stretched
You get the
taut
next one.
across the chasm to the far side, where a magnificent winged helmet rests on top of a pole.
I'm Thor. I'm Thor. Poem Cat, if you're here. This is your choice, north or walk across the tightrope to reach the helmet. And if you're not here, James Owen II. We'll let you have the choice. Thank you for 14 months. Either of you here, Poem Cat or James Owen II? You just resub and leave. That's cool. That's fine. Let's go. There he goes. Walk that rope. All right, James Owen. We will walk that rope. Fuck yes. All right, next will be Freeze Bag. How about you, Freeze Bag? You'll have the next choice after this.
Testing every last drop of your skill, you step nervously onto the rope, not daring to look down. Halfway across, you start to panic and lose your footing. Walking on a rope like this requires skill.
Okay, with skill.
Test yours.
9 or lower. Low numbers. There you go.
As you fall, you manage to grab the rope with your hands. Slowly, you haul yourself over to the far side and scramble up onto the floor. You lift the helmet off the pole and put it on your head. It has been made by a highly skilled ironsmith.
Okay.
And increases your skill by 1 point.
Yes! What?
Not
No.
wanting to risk walking back across the tightrope, you decide to crawl along it. Safely back on firm ground, you step through the archway and head north up the tunnel.
Yep. My
The
max
tunnel
is what I
continues
rolled as
north a
9.
long
That's
way
my max.
before turning sharp right. Around the corner, you come to a dead end. Only the mouth of a wooden chute in the wall offers any hope of further progress. You decide to take a chance and climb into the chute. You slide gently down and emerge into a room, landing on your back. As soon as you stand up, you are confronted by the most repulsive sight
Oh,
you have
I'm
ever
back
laid
here
eyes on.
again?
There in front of you, wallowing in a circular pool of fetid
Hold on. Oh, yeah, I came from this way this time, huh?
slime, is a bulbous creature too horrible to be believed. Its body is green and covered all over with fearsome-looking spikes. Its face is a mass of crimson blisters, one of which suddenly bursts to reveal yet another of its many sinister, all-seeing eyes. A narrow path runs around the edge of the pool and leads into another tunnel in the far wall. Remembering the description of the vile blood beast.
Yeah, I get it, thanks. All right, well, we just gotta get really super lucky. Nope.
The blood beast's tail whips around you. You duck, but not quickly enough, and it punctures your arm deeply.
8 or lower? Okay. At least my luck is in. I can survive one more hit. He gets double sixes.
Breathing heavily
Of
during your
course.
fight, you begin to succumb to the toxic gas and fall, cracking your head on the floor.
Nope.
The creature reaches
That's
for
death.
you with its mouth from the pool. You step back to avoid it, but slip on its fetid slime. It sinks its teeth into your ankle, costing you precious stamina.
Fuck.
Although the blood beast is too bulbous and heavy to climb out of its pool,
I get it.
its long tongue
I get it,
stretches
thanks.
and wraps itself around your leg.
Yep.
Still unconscious, you are dragged
Time for the
into its
reset.
pool.
I have to
Despite
reset.
its
I
name.
don't have enough.
Fang was an old.
Okay.
Next.
Yep. Okay. Okay. Now let's get a high roll
First.
for the skill. Come on. Big roll. Big roll. All right. Ooh! Ooh! Look at that stamina. All right. Luck roll.
Next. We'll roll for your initial luck.
All right. Big money. Big six. Big sixer. Okay. 3. Continue. Let's go.
You may also take a magical potion with.
Okay. Who is next? Freeze! Freeze something. Freeze Daddy or Freeze Gun. What the fuck was your name? God damn it. You get to choose potion of fortune, strength, or skill. Freeze Bag. There you go. Potion of fortune. 3 times in a row. Sounds good.
Lastly, before you begin your quest.
All right.
Now it is your turn to salute the crowd. Holding your violet scarf aloft, you take one final deep breath of cool, fresh air before turning to pass between the stone-pillared gateway.
Okay.
The clamor of the excited spectators
with that
gradually
much health,
fades
man,
behind you
that's
as you venture
pretty
deep
cool.
into the gloom of the cavern.
Just got to be more
Large
judicious
crystals
about when I
hang
use
from the
this.
tunnel roof at 20-meter intervals, radiating just enough soft light for you to...
Okay, got it. We're gonna open the box.
The lid of the box lifts off.
Okay, here's the first choice. Going to Salt Mountain. Where are you at, Salt Mountain? We've done the box so many times. The box gives me 2 gold and a note from the fucking dungeon guy. I still don't know what to do with the gold. I haven't done anything with gold yet, so. Subtitles, you can get subtitles if you, they're not in the game. They don't have any subtitles in the game. But if you turn on my personal extension subtitles while he's talking, it mostly works. It works pretty good. Let's head west. All right, Salt Mountain. Let's do it. Next after that is Polymurderous with 13 months. You get the next choice.
Following the 3 sets of wet footprints along the west passage of the tunnel, you soon arrive at a junction.
Oh, the Prime extension is overriding the closed captions? What? It's not working? Oh my God. I told that fucking thing to fuck off, I thought. There. Uninstall it. There we go. There. Now it should be on. I uninstalled that fucking stupid Prime loot reminder. I don't know why I just turned it off. I should have just uninstalled it a long fucking time ago. Sorry, guys. Thank you for reminding me. Okay. Who was? Oh, Polymurderous. What do you want? Polymurderous, do you want to follow the 3rd set of footprints north or continue west following the 2 set of footprints? If you're here, that is. I mean, you just resubbed. You have a map? Yeah, we have a map right there. This is where I started. I can go... Wait a minute. North or west, so I can go up this way or this way. Online barbecue with the Prime sub.
Hail, Berserker!
Thank you, Online Barbecue. And since Polymurderous is not listening, north. There you go, north it is.
During your adventure,
Yeah, I get it.
ahead, you hear the thud of heavy footsteps approaching.
Sushi Saijin, you
Out
get
of
next.
the gloom steps a large, primitive caveman, dressed in animal hide and carrying a stone club. On seeing you, he grunts and spits on the floor, then raises his club and lumbers on towards you, looking anything but friendly.
All right, we got him. Or never mind, we
The
don't.
caveman is pure brutish muscle, and you fail to stop him smashing his crude club into your leg.
Sounds good.
You dodge to the side as the caveman swings his club, but not quickly enough. and it smashes into your hip, sapping your stamina. Your enemy is strong but slow and screams in pain as your sword sinks into his leg.
I'm not sure, Zester. I am not sure. There we go. That's
You
a
dodge to the
hit.
side as the caveman swings his club at you.
That's how we
and
do
kick
it.
out, knocking him to the floor. You run around the lumbering caveman, crashing
Yeah.
your sword into his arm.
Yeah. One more hit. Let's go. That's
Your
good enough.
enemy is strong but slow and screams in pain as your sword sinks into his leg.
Pleased with your victory, you notice that the dead caveman is wearing a leather wristband with 4 small rat skulls hanging from it.
Okay. Sushi, what do you want to do? Set up north again or put the leather wristband on my wrist? Meltiok, thank you for 38 months. Welcome back. You can do a run where all the choices are Twitch pulled. It would take 1 minute every time, Scott. I wish I could do that. But 1 minute is the lowest I can set the Twitch poll for. Put it on. Okay. Sounds good. I think it's the same thing.
The wristband was made and cursed by a hag.
Right.
It slows down your reactions and dulls your senses, reducing your skill by 4 points. You kick the tunnel wall in anger and stomp off north. After a few more steps, you see a backpack propped up against the tunnel wall. You wonder if it belongs to one of your rivals.
It's like the worst, right? All right, let's see. Genome. Do you want to continue north or look in the backpack? Then Ambulancer, you get the next one. Let's look, sure. Let's look.
There is a single gold piece lying in the bottom of the backpack. As you reach for it, you suddenly feel a light tickling movement on the back of your hand.
Uh-oh.
You withdraw your hand slowly,
Uh-oh.
trying to control your mountain panic, and are horrified to see a black widow spider.
Oh!
Before you can shake it off, it sinks its venomous fangs deep into your wrist, costing you a huge 6 stamina points. Only your incredible strength could allow you to withstand the powerful venom. But you are weakened, and also lose 1 skill point.
There's
Your
5
hand trembles
right off the top.
as you pocket the gold piece, cursing the person who dropped the backpack as you set off north again. You arrive at a junction in the tunnel. A new branch leads west.
We've done
But
this
the wet
before, and
footprints you have been
everybody makes the
following
same choices
continue
because they weren't
north.
here for the first part of the other
You
run,
decide to keep
so they didn't know
following
that that's
the
what happened
footprints.
the very first run of the day.
You soon come to another junction in the tunnel. One branch leads east, but the wet footprints you have been following continue north, and you decide to follow their trail. The passage opens out into a wide cabin which is darker but much drier. Ahead, you see the footprints gradually fade, then disappear. There is a large idol in the center of the cabin that must be 6 meters high. In its head are jeweled eyes.
Sorry, I killed you so many
each as
times in the
big as your
pit.
fist.
It's a living.
On either side of the idol stand 2 giant stuffed, bird-like creatures.
Well, That's just I will not do those choices again. Starting off with -5 is just too much. It's just -5 to your skill, which is the most important fucking thing in the game. It's just too much. All right, let's get something higher than a 3. How about that? I'm gonna re-roll the 1s. If I get a 1, I'll re-roll. There, that's fine. I'll take a 4.
Next, we'll roll for your initiative.
Yep. Oh, perfect. Okay, that's fine.
Next,
Hey, my luck! Hooray!
you may also take
Yep. You know what? Let's take the potion of skill. How about? I'm not even gonna let you guys make that choice. Okay, we're gonna open the box.
The lid of the box.
All right. Have we headed east? We've headed both ways, haven't we? Have we headed both ways? Maybe I'll let you decide, Meltiak. Meltiak, if you're here, why don't you say, love you, man, favorite streamer. Oh, and lots of homo. Thank you, Meltiak. You want to go west or east, Meltiak? It's up to you. And then Logsop, you can have the next choice. West. Okay, we're going west.
Following the 3 sets of wet footprints along the west passage of the tunnel, you soon arrive at a junction.
Ah. All right, Logsop. On you now. What you want? You want to go follow the 3rd set of footprints north or continue west? Yeah, Strupid, we died. We died too much. Continue west? Okay.
Walking along the tunnel, you are surprised to see a large iron bell hanging down from the ceiling.
Oh, an iron bell. I've never seen this yet. So let's give this to Novarius. Novarius, you can have this choice. Continue west or ring the bell. This is new. Fuck the bell, go west. Okay. Next is...
The tunnel veers sharply to the right and continues north for as far as you can see.
Carrascas.
You hear a tremendous commotion in the distance, growling and snarling and howling. You draw your sword and set off in the direction of the noise. Ahead, in the dim light, you see 2 hobgoblins fighting, punching, and kicking each other furiously.
New stuff, hooray!
during your adventure.
Yeah, I got it. He tells us we'll have to
Next
fight
where
sometimes.
the hobgoblins are fighting,
That's all he says.
there is a leather bag lying on the floor,
All right.
and it seems to be this that they are fighting over.
All right. Carrascas, try to slip by them unnoticed. Attack them with your sword. Try to talk to them. And then WD-40, you can be next. Fuck him up, Zeke. All right. Attack him with my sword. You get the next choice, WD-40.
Caught in their scuffle, they are completely unprepared for your attack.
Oh, man, I'm just
And
fucking...
you are able to kill the first one before he can draw his sword.
It's cruel.
You turn to face the remaining hobgoblins.
Man, they're just doing yoga, and
who
I fucking
snarls at
wrecked
you
one
in
of them.
hatred.
All right. How we doing? Oh, 10 versus 6? Come on.
With one eye
That's
still
a
on the
tie?
bag, the
No, that's a
hobgoblin
win.
doesn't
Okay,
see you
okay.
attack and screeches as you land a blow.
There we go. There's another one.
Pretending to be
Slash!
cowed, you bend over but grab a handful of dirt and throw it in the hobgoblin's face,
Pocket sand.
making your subsequent attack very effective.
Very effective. One more time. Good
the
enough.
hobgoblin runs at you, but you twist aside as your sword lands home.
It almost seems
Cut and
like
bruised from your
unfair,
victorious
like
battle.
terrible.
You see that the hobgoblins have nothing of
don't
any
feel
use
good
to
about
you
that.
on them. So you decide to open the bag on the floor. Inside, you find a corked earthenware jug. You uncork it and sniff the liquid inside. It smells sharp and acrid.
All right, WD-40, do I dip a piece of cloth in it or drink some of the liquid? What do you think, WD-40? And then Jor Fizzban, you can have the next choice. Better drink that shit. God damn it. God damn it. All right, Jor Fizzban, you can have the next one.
You lift the jug to your lips and take a deep swig of the liquid. The moment it hits your mouth, it burns so much that you drop the jug and grab your throat in agony. You have swallowed acid, costing you 1 skill point and 4 stamina points. Thick smoke rises up from where the acid has fallen from the broken jug. You fall to the floor and crawl along, desperately trying to find drinkable water in the shallow pools of the dripping tunnel.
God damn you.
This will be a test of your luck. We'll roll 2 dice, and if the number rolled is equal to or less than your current luck score,
My luck's good, baby.
you have been lucky. But if the roll is higher than your luck score, then your luck isn't in.
Easy peasy.
You find a pool behind the dead hobgoblins and take great gulps of the cool water as quickly as you can.
Oh, God, yes,
The
because water
water
kills acid.
neutralizes the acid.
No, it
And
doesn't.
slowly you begin to recover.
That's not how acid works.
Still in great pain, you haul yourself to your feet and set off north. The tunnel soon takes another sharp right turn. Following it east, you arrive at a strange obstruction. A row of 12 wooden poles across the tunnel. They are fixed to the walls at each end,
It's
about
magic.
half a
Yeah, I get
meter
it.
off the floor and spaced about a meter apart.
All right, Jor. Jor Fizzban, you gotta walk. You want to walk across top of the poles or step over in between the poles? What do you want to do? And then let's do Robbie Revolver. You can have the next choice. Between the poles. Okay. Then Robbie Revolver, you're after that.
You step slowly over and between the poles, taking care not to touch any of them. This will be a test of your skill,
Okay.
like the luck test.
Well,
We'll roll 2 dice.
I'm down one.
And if the number rolled is equal to or less than your current skill score, you have been skillful. But if the roll is higher than your skill score, then you aren't skillful enough.
Equal to or equal to or lower than 9.
You step slowly over and between the poles, taking care not to touch any of them. After resting for a while, you set off east again. The tunnel ends at a junction. The footprints you have been following turn north, and you decide to stay with them. You soon come to another junction in the tunnel. One branch leads east, but the wet footprints you have been following continue north, and you decide to follow their trail.
Oh, right, of course.
The pass
So that was the poles. Skip past those. We're following the footprints, I guess.
passage opens out into a wide cabin which is darker but much drier. Ahead, you see the footprints gradually fade, then disappear.
Okay.
There is a large idol in the center of the cabin that must be 6 meters high.
This is familiar.
In its head are jeweled eyes, each as big as your fist. On either side of the idol stand 2 giant stuffed, bird-like creatures.
Okay, now this can have different outcomes because it has rolls and stuff. So Robbie, what do you want to do? Walk through the cave to the opposite wall or climb the idol to take the jewels? Robbie Revolver. Take the jewels. Run the jewels, baby. After that, let's go to Bountress. Bountress, you can have the next one.
The idol is very smooth and will be difficult to climb. Some rope would have been ideal for this task.
I don't know where I could get rope before here.
Alas, you don't have any.
I don't.
So slowly and carefully, you begin to climb the idol. You're about to grab hold of its large ear when suddenly your foot slips.
Ah!
We'll need to check how lucky you are.
Oh, I'm super lucky.
We'll roll 2 dice, and if the number rolled is equal to or less than your current luck score, you have been lucky. But if the number rolled is higher than your current luck score,
I'm good.
you have been unlucky.
This is like my 4th run, I think, or 5th run, I think.
You just managed to grab the idol's earlobe and regain your footing. You scramble over its face and sit down on the bridge of its nose. You draw your sword and consider which jeweled eye to prize out first.
Okay, Bountress, you want the right eye or the left eye? Thank God you said left eye. I hope you were here. Right eye gave me a fucking shot of gas in the face, so I'm glad you said left eye. I hope it's better.
As you touch the emerald eye of the idol, you hear a creaking sound below you. Looking down, you are shocked to see the 2 stuffed birds taking flight.
Oh shit.
Their wings flap in jerky
Oh, this might not be
movements,
good either.
but they are soon above you and look set to attack.
Overjoyed Android, you get the next choice.
You'll fight the flying guardians, one at a time.
Oh, that's fine. I can do that.
But your skill is reduced by 3
Why?
during this combat
Oh, because I'm
because
on.
of your restricted position.
Yeah, because I'm on the nose. All right, how hard are they? Okay, so they're only +1 over me, so not impossible. I just got to get really fucking better rolls than that.
Clawing at your leg with its talons, the guardian rips away a chunk of your stamina.
There we go.
Coming at you with its razor-sharp
Ah!
talons, you're able to swipe your sword, partially removing one of the guardian's toes.
Hiya!
You're
I got
able to
him.
grab the wing of the guardian and send it crashing into the idol. It recovers, but you took some of its stamina.
Keep hacking at him. Big rolls. That is not at all.
Guardian snaps at you with his vicious beak. You parry, but the tip of the creature's beak sinks deep into your arm.
Steve Perry. There you go. Oh, Ty
The
wins.
beating wing of the guardian smashes into the side of your
Fuck.
head, leaving you seeing stars and sapping your stamina.
Oh, you gotta be
Clawing
kidding
at your leg with its
me!
talons, the guardian rips away a chunk of your stamina.
Oh, that's good.
Guardian snaps at you with its
Here we go.
vicious beak, but you're able to smash the hilt of your sword into its outstretched neck.
Okay, we're gonna finish this first one off with a luck
try your
with a
luck.
luck hit.
And your luck is
In.
The crumpled form of the first flying guardian falls crashing to the floor. So you ready yourself to take on the second.
Oh, he's got 2 higher now.
You quickly eat some provisions, increasing your stamina by 4 points.
Ugh, this sucks. Oh, that's a good hit though.
Coming at you with its razor-sharp talons, you're able to swipe your sword, partially removing one of the guardian's toes.
Do it. Use the luck points. Why are you? Oh God, don't do that. Okay.
Try your luck,
Thought you were gonna hit me.
and your luck is in.
Okay.
Guardian
jeez.
snaps at you.
Oh,
with his beak.
jeez.
You parry, but the tip of the creature's beak sinks deep into your arm.
Give me one more hit. Just one more. Come on, big numbers. Fucking big numbers. That's
You
high.
lunge for the creature as
Shit.
it flies above you, but your sword clangs into the statue. Neither of you are harmed.
King. All right, come on. Big rolls. Lots of dots. Fuckity fuck.
The beating wing of the Guardian smashes into the side of your head, leaving you seeing stars and sapping your stamina.
There you go. That's a big hit.
You're able to grab the wing of the Guardian and send it crashing into the idol. It recovers, but you took some of its stamina.
Take him out. 10 or lower.
You try your luck,
Ooh, shit.
and your luck is in.
Your final swipe dispatches the second flying Guardian. You look down and see the crumpled bodies of the flying Guardians lying motionless on the floor. You start to prize out the idol's emerald eye with the tip of your sword.
I still don't know what any of this shit does.
At last it comes free,
I don't know what it does.
and you are surprised by its weight. Hoping that it may be of use later, you put it in your backpack.
Okay, it is $9.99 on Steam and it's still in early access. So they're not done making it yet. All right, Overjoyed Android, it's on you now. Do we climb down the idol or do we prize out the right eye? Climb down. Emerald's good enough. Okay, sounds good. Next choice will be to Schmishmail. Schmishmail, you can have the next choice.
You lower yourself carefully down the idol, and wasting no more time in the cavern, run forward to the tunnel in the northern wall. Not much farther down the tunnel, you come to a closed door on your left. Putting your ear to the door, you listen intently but hear nothing.
All right, Schmish. You want to keep walking north or open the door? Keep walking. All right, next it will be, let's see, who have we not done yet? How about Dr. Chaotix? Dr. Chaotix, you can have the next
The
choice.
tunnel twists and turns, but keeps steadily north. Ahead, you see a thin shaft of blue light streaming down from the ceiling to the floor. It sparkles and shimmers, and you can see images of laughing faces in the light.
What up, Navy veteran? How you doing? I don't know if, I know like walking around light is one thing, but walking through light is another thing, but I'm not sure if there's a roll involved. Like, if it's a set thing or is it, if it's chance, I can't remember. I'm good, though I'm not really new. Okay, right on. Okay. Dr. Chaotix, what do you want to do? Walk around it, walk through it. Been following since 2014. Oh, wow. Long time. Unless Dr. Chaotix isn't here, of course. Saw you just chat. All right. Then how about you, Navy veteran? What would you want to do? Through the light or around the light? Through it? Okay, through it. Sounds good.
As soon as your head goes under the blue light, you hear the sound of muffled voices. The faces are no longer laughing.
They're not.
but have changed their expressions to one of despair and anguish. A young girl's sad face hovers in front of you, and she begins to whisper a poem. Transfixed, you listen intently, believing that she has a special message for you as she recites, "When corridor doth water meet, do not make a quick retreat. Take a breath and jump deep in, if your trial you hope to win."
That's right.
Memorizing the spirit girl's poem, you step through the shaft of light and quickly head on north. You
Okay.
come to an arched doorway
That's right, it wasn't
set
bad.
in the right-hand wall of the tunnel. The heavy stone door is closed, but there is an iron latch and a round handle.
Chlorocat. What do you want to do, Chlorocat? I'll let you make the choice. Continue along the tunnel or try the door. Sherlock Swolms has gifted a sub to Navy 2 veteran.
Hail, Berserker!
Welcome, Navy. Good to see you. Thank you very much to you, Sherlock Swolms. Try the door. That's what Chirocat says. Or excuse me, Chlorocat says. Next, my purse. My purse. You get the next choice.
Lifting the latch and pushing the heavy stone door open, you find yourself in a large cavern. The light is dim and murky, but as your eyes begin to adjust, you see that the walls are covered in green algae and running with moisture. The floor is strewn with straw. The atmosphere is warm, damp, and fetid, and a soft humming sound fills the air. You step gingerly through the straw towards a corner of the cabin where there appears to be a shallow pit. Peering warily into the pit, you are disgusted to see a mass of pale, writhing worms, some as much as 1/2 meter long.
We're back here.
Nauseated, you're about to turn away when you notice that their undulating bodies are swarming around a dagger. Its point held fast in a crack in the pit floor. The hilt is cased in black leather, studded with opals, and the blade is fashioned from a strange, reddish-black burnished metal you have never seen before. You long to touch the dagger.
I want to touch it.
This would mean plunging your hand in among the writhing worms.
No. All right, purse. Back away in disgust and leave the cavern, or reach for the dagger. Then dun dun dada. You'll have the next choice. Dun dun dada. Reach for the dagger. Okay. We know what happens here.
Taking a deep breath, you lean over the pit and plunge your forearm into the mass of wriggling worms.
Ugh.
They are cold and clammy and feel extremely nasty,
Nasty.
but at least they are harmless, and you are able to seize the dagger by the hilt. You give it a hard tug and it comes away from the crack in which the tip was embedded.
Hard tug and it comes.
Admiring its beauty and wondering whether it might once have belonged to some luckless contestant, you put the opal-studded dagger firmly in your belt and leave the cabin. As you make your way back to the doorway, the buzzing sound increases in intensity, and you look around desperately to discover where it's coming from. Glancing up in the nick of time, you see a huge and grotesque black shape of a giant fly emerging from a recess high up in the cavern wall. As it gets closer, you realize that it's at least 1.5 meters long.
Like this
Its
big.
opaque wings vibrate, making the sickening buzzing noise you can hear, and its 6 black, hairy legs are poised to grasp your body. Below, its multifaceted eyes is a long, shiny black proboscis, which darts in and out venomously.
You have stolen the giant fly's treasure from her brood of maggots. And you must face the consequences. It's time to test your luck again. Remember, a roll equal to or less than your luck score means you've been lucky.
Oh shit, my luck's back.
But a roll higher,
my luck's down to
and
9.
your luck could end badly.
See what happens. Gotta get a 9 or lower. Oh boy!
The giant fly dives down and seizes you with 4 of its legs. It climbs quickly back to the roof of the cavern, and you find yourself dangling helplessly in its grasp. Then, to your horror, it suddenly releases its grip, and you fall 10 meters to the floor, landing heavily. We'll roll 1 die here and deduct the number from your stamina score.
Oh, hold on. Eat that real quick. Okay.
The giant fly swoops down again to try to capture you, but this time you manage to evade its outstretched legs. Stepping back, you draw your sword and prepare to fight the hideous insect as it turns to attack you again.
Fucking mid-air snack. Love it, dude. I love it. All right, we got a 2 advantage over this guy, so hopefully it won't be too hard.
The creature flies at you so close you can't use your weapons. Grabbing it by its legs, you swing around, slamming it into a wall.
Hit it again. Oh yeah.
You spin your sword around your head, clipping the fly and removing part of one of its legs.
Come on, stay lucky. Stay lucky. That's right. Stay
You hurl
lucky.
yourself at your enemy, fist flailing. Land, stunning.
Well.
Again,
Oh.
it grabs you with 4
Oh yeah,
of
got
its
me.
legs,
Got me. Okay.
climbing quickly and dropping you to the floor, landing heavily.
Okay. There we go.
The creature flies at you so close you can't use your weapons. Grabbing it by its legs, you swing around, slamming it into a wall.
Pleased with your victory, you wipe the vile yellow slime from the blade of your sword and walk quickly to the door, back to the tunnel, and head north.
No.
The tunnel ends shortly at a junction. Looking left and right, you see a narrow passage disappearing into the dim distance.
Okay. Dun dun dada. Go east or go west. So, I mean, up to you, man. Dun dun dada. What you want? And then after that, we'll give Wabbajack a choice. East. Going east.
You walk down the passage and soon find yourself standing at the edge of a deep, dark pit. The passage continues east on the other side of the pit. You think you could probably jump over the pit, but you're not sure.
I'm not sure. You're
There
right.
is a rope hanging down from the ceiling over the center of the pit.
All right, Wabbajack, reach for the rope with your sword to enable you to swing across the pit. Jump over the pit carrying all your possessions. Throw your shield over the pit and jump after it. Wabbajack, what do you think? Jump over. Okay, jump it is. Next choice will go to Steel Soul. Steel Soul 69 Gaming.
Taking a step forward, you leap towards the edge of the pit. How lucky are you feeling? Rolling equal to or less than your luck score means you've been lucky.
Oh shit, it's a skill potion.
But a higher roll could cost you.
I forgot I don't have fortune potions. Whoops.
Your armor and sword weigh you down more than you think. In the midair, you realize with horror that you are not going to reach the other side of the pit.
Nope.
You crash into the side of the pit, some 2 meters below the rim, and tumble head over heels to the bottom. You land heavily on your back, but luckily your backpack cushions your fall.
Oh, good.
Only costing you 1 skill point and 2 stamina points.
Son of a
Could have been much
bitch!
worse. The darkness is almost pitch black at the bottom of the pit, and you crawl along the floor, groping in front of you. Suddenly your hand touches something cold, hard, and smooth.
God damn it.
The object is small and round, but you cannot figure out what it is. You place it in your backpack, hoping to see what it is once you are out of the pit. You continue
We
to
did get the
crawl
orb, though.
forward
You're right.
and soon reach the pit wall. It's too smooth to climb, and you have to cut hand and toe holds in it with your sword.
Yep.
This takes a long time, but finally you climb out of the pit.
Fuck, and I
on the
drank that
east side.
goddamn skill potion
You
way,
immediately check
way
out the
off.
object
Like,
in
way
your
or too wrong.
backpack and discover that you have found an orb of blood-red ruby. You are absolutely delighted.
Great.
And head off east
I
in
still
high
don't know what to do with
spirits,
the shit I get in my
whistling
backpack.
softly.
I haven't used a single thing from my
tunnel
goddamn backpack except
Makes a
notes.
sudden left turn and continues north, as far as you can see.
Orb!
You soon arrive at a closed wooden door in the left-hand wall.
All right, this is on you, Steel Soul. Keep going north or open the door. Here's where we are. We can keep going north or we can open this door. What do you want to do, Steel Soul? Open it up. Okie dokie. Next one will be Frosty Cookie.
The door opens into a large candlelit room filled with incredibly lifelike statues of knights and warriors. A white-haired old man dressed in tattered rags jumps out from behind one of the statues and starts to giggle. Though he looks like a fool, the sparkle in his eyes makes you think there is more to him. In a high-pitched voice, he says, "Oh, good! Another stone for my garden. I'm glad you have come to join your friends. Now, I'm a fair man, so I'll ask you a question. If you answer correctly, I'll let you go free. But if your answer is wrong, I'll turn you to stone."
All right.
He starts to chuckle again, obviously pleased with your arrival.
Frosty Cookie. What do you want to do, Frosty Cookie? Run for the door, attack him with your sword, or wait for his question? Wait. Okay. Good, good.
The old man
I know what
points
that
at one of
does.
the statues, and you recognize it immediately.
Lord up first, you get
It
the
is
next.
the knight who started the
Thank
trial
you
of
for the
champions.
27 months.
The agonized look on his face locked in stone for eternity. The old man smiles, saying,
This man weighs 100 pounds plus half his weight. How much does he weigh?
"What will you answer?"
200 pounds, we know that.
Still smiling, the old man looks at you and says,
Well done, stranger.
Thank you.
You have answered correctly. I wish you good fortune during the rest of the trial of champions. And to this end, I shall increase your powers.
He then mutters a few more unintelligible words,
Was
and
it-
you feel a powerful surge
Do I get a
soar through your
skill
body,
point?
increasing your skill,
Yes!
stamina, and luck
That's
by
right.
1.
That's right.
You bid the old man farewell
Okay.
and leave his room to continue north
That was
along
good.
the passage.
That was good.
Only a few meters further down the passage, you see another closed door in the left-hand wall.
All right.
The letter X is scratched into its center panel. Putting your ear to the door, you listen intently, but can hear nothing.
Okay. So it's up to you. Lord up first. Thank you for the 27 months. You get to choose. Do we go door or keep going north? Open the door or keep walking north? Which one do you want to do? Lord up first. Open the door. All right. I think since we went through the faces, we might have the key to this. I think this is the drowning room.
Opens into a large room. Looking around, you see an alcove in the west wall. In the middle of the room, sitting in the chair, is the skeleton of an armed warrior.
Oh no, this
possibly a
isn't. Never
contestant
mind.
From years gone by.
Flying fish.
The skeletal
You're
fingers
next.
of its right hand grip a crumpled parchment.
Flying fish, what do we do? Walk over to the alcove or take the parchment from the skeleton? Oh, we've had this before. We had to restart. But for the people who haven't seen it, it's still a mystery of what happened, so. Get ye parchment. All right, we're 3 for 3 on that parchment. Everybody wants that goddamn parchment.
Touching the parchment has precisely the effect you had feared.
Dexter, you're next.
The skeleton lurches forward and, rising from its chair in a series of jerky movements, raises its sword to strike you. Lunging sideways, you draw your sword to defend yourself.
All right, I got a 2 bonus over this guy, so I'm feeling good. I'm feeling pretty good. Feeling like we can do this. That's a hit.
You dodge to the side as the warrior swings its sword. You kick out, knocking its legs out from under it.
Oh, that's a big 10-4.
You
That's a
run
Texas
around
size
the
10-4.
jerking skeleton, smashing your sword into its arm.
All right, next one. Come on. Oh my God, I'm so tough in this. Look at these
Skeleton is strong,
rolls.
but slow. You swing your sword, which smashes into its leg.
Once again, you reach for the parchment,
No damage.
only this time lying amidst a pile of broken bones. Unfolding it, you see a map of a room with a drawing of a hideous creature inside it. Beneath the monster is a rhyme, which reads, "Should you meet the manticore, of its tail beware. Shield yourself against the spikes flying through the air."
Okay.
You fold up the piece of parchment and put it in your backpack,
You're fucking 10 play,
repeating
bud.
the rhyme over and over to yourself. You walk across to the alcove. At the back of the alcove are some steps leading down into a cellar. Cobwebs brush your face as you descend. The cellar ceiling is quite low, and the floor is strewn with debris. In the middle of the wall opposite you is an archway, which leads into another crystal-lit tunnel. There are large mushrooms growing on the debris to your right.
All right. Debbie Gribson. So do we, Bexta, do we stop to eat some of the mushrooms or do we step through the archway? Ooh. I don't know, man. Tough choice. What do you want to do, Bexta? Next choice will go to, let's do Fallen for Fiction. You can have the next choice. Gotta try those shrooms. All right, we didn't do this last time, so I'm not sure what they do, but let's fucking have a trip, baby.
You break off a large piece of the mushroom and bite into it eagerly. But immediately your stomach feels bloated, and you can even see it beginning to bulge below your belt. Your whole body starts to expand, bursting out of your clothes with a loud ripping sound.
Oh, nice.
You grow bigger and bigger, and soon your face is pressed against the ceiling. The mushrooms you have eaten are much sought after by wizards for their growth potions.
Oh.
But to you, they spell doom. You are too large ever to leave the cellar, and your adventure ends.
Okay, so the mushrooms were a bad choice. We avoided them last time. This time we ate them and
Only a
got
few
way
meters
too big.
further down the passage, you
Okay. Wait a minute. Do I have to fight the skeleton again? No, I got the parchment. What was in this room? You have to fight him again? Oh, the old man was in the first room. The skeleton is in the second room. Okay.
The door.
Okay, we're gonna take the parchment.
Touching the parchment has precisely the effect you had feared.
Okay.
The skeleton lurches forward.
I can't skip this.
And
Silence
rising from its
667, thank you for
chair
33
in a
months.
series of jerky movements, raises its sword to strike you.
No, I want to get back to where we were. I want to avoid the
Lunging
mushrooms and then go
sideways.
from there.
You draw your sword
I don't
to
wanna-
defend yourself.
Negate anybody's choices unless they kill me. All right, let's see if we can get another perfect score on this guy. That's one
You
hit.
dodge to the side as the warrior swings its sword. You kick out, knocking its legs out from under it.
Okay. That's two
You
hits.
run around the jerking skeleton, smashing your sword into its arm.
Okay. Perfect. Perfect match. Let's get it perfect.
The skeleton is strong,
Yep.
but slow.
Okay.
You swing your sword, which smashes into its leg.
Once again, you reach for the parchment.
Okay. We can
At the
skip
back
that.
of the alcove,
There we go. All right, so we got to step through the archway this time.
the tunnel continues west
Now,
for several hundred meters,
the choice is yours, Offspringer.
finally ending at
if
some
you're still here.
steps leading up to a closed trap door. You climb the steps slowly, hearing muffled voices above you. In the dim light, you can see that the trap door is not locked.
All right, Offspringer. Burst through the trapdoor with your sword drawn, or knock on the trapdoor. What would you like to do if you're here? And if you're not, silence. Okay, we will knock. Okay, perfect. Next is silence 667. You get the next choice.
You hear footsteps and suddenly the trapdoor is thrown back. For a few seconds you are completely blinded by the bright light from the room above and do not see the goblin thrust in his spear downwards or hear his sadistic laughter as the
Ow!
point pierces your neck.
Oh,
Your adventure.
oh, that's an instant death. Oh, that sucks ass. All right.
The tunnel continues.
Okay, well, at least we know what not to do there. So we'll avoid instant deaths when we can. Burst through the trapdoor with my sword drawn. Boom. Okay, so
You throw the trapdoor open and run up
Next
the steps
will be
into a
silence.
bright, lantern-lit room. Two goblins are sharpening their short swords on a stone set in the middle of the floor. You catch them momentarily off guard, but they quickly recover and both rush forward to attack you.
ah!
Point of note here.
Oh, this is the two enemy
Because
attack,
of the
right?
shape of the room,
Right.
both goblins will have a separate attack on you in each attack round.
Yep.
However, here your attack will only be effective on one of the goblins.
The other one is
Against
just
the
to
other,
defend.
You must still use your attack strength in a normal way. But even if your attack would have been effective, you will not wound it. It will just count this as
Right.
though you have defended yourself.
Got it.
However, if its attack strength is greater,
It still hits.
it will have wounded you
Yes.
in a normal way.
In the normal way. Right, got it. Okay, I can't skip that. I wish I could. Okie dokie. First goblin. We got +5 over this asshole, so we should have no fucking...
You lunge at the creature's stomach with your sword
Okay,
drawn,
that's a tie.
but the creature whips around,
Jesus.
parrying your blow.
Kidding me with that?
Neither of you are harmed.
Okay.
You both swing for each other, and in the confusion, both miss.
Okay. It should just be easy to hit this guy. There we go. There's a
You
hit.
thrust your sword and you clearly damage the creature.
What up, Sokoba 1? There we go. There's some big rolls.
You lunge at the
There's
creature's
some big
stomach with your
rolls.
sword drawn, but the creature whips around, parrying your blow. Neither of you are harmed.
Keep going, keep going, keep going. Here we go, here we go. Big roll, big roll, big roll. That's fine.
Your enemy is strong, but slow, and screams in pain as your sword sinks into his leg.
Second goblin. Seven versus 4.
You hurl yourself at your enemy, fists flailing, and land a
Easy
stunning
peasy.
blow.
Okay. The goblin waves the white flag.
You thrust your sword, and you clearly damage the creature.
Clearly. All right, last hit. Let's go. Don't roll anything stupid. Excellent.
Your enemy is strong, but slow, and screams in pain as your sword sinks into his leg.
Triumphant in one of your toughest battles to date, you see that the only furniture in the goblin's room is a table, 2 chairs, and a cupboard on the wall. There are 2 closed doors, one in the west wall and the other in the north wall.
Okay. I don't think I can do any more than 2 damage. I still don't know what this is. Like, I have an opal-studded dagger, but I can't use it. I'm not doing any more than 2 damage. This number right here doesn't seem to mean anything other than inventory shit. Like, I have 3 weapons. I have 2 items in my backpack, and I have 1 gem. But it doesn't count, like, the shield thing doesn't count for anything. Like this shield right here. I don't know if it counts for anything at all. All right. Who was it? Oh, Silence. Silence 667. It's on you. Do you want to go north, west, or open the cupboard? So we can go north, west, or open the little cupboard. What do you want to do, Silence? Cupboard it is. Okay. Can you use the items on the second top icon? What do you mean? Like, I can't click on any of these.
The cupboard contains a wooden mallet and 10 iron spikes,
No idea.
which you put in your backpack
Okay.
while wondering which door to open.
Okay. I'll let you decide again there, Silence. Do you want to go north or west? And then we'll let Tangy Buffalo decide after that. How about that? Tangy Buffalo, you'll have the next one. North? North it is. All right, so we're going north this way. All right.
The door opens into another tunnel, which rises gently into the distance. After walking uphill for a while, the tunnel levels out, and you soon arrive at a door in the right-hand wall, to which a withered hand is nailed.
Oh, this is new. Nailed to the door, huh? Uh-oh. Wait. Is it glitched? Oh, okay, there we go. All right. It's on you, Tangy Buffalo. Do you want to continue north or open the door with the hand on it? And then we'll let Lomzorg. You can take the next one. Open the door. Get on the floor. Everybody have the buffalo sore.
You enter a room in which a man in tattered clothing is standing chained to the wall by his left arm. And you see that his right hand is missing and realize that this must be the one nailed to the door. Pleading for mercy, he cowers back from you as far as his chains will allow.
Oh, God. Oh, God. What do we do, Lomzorg? Do we leave the room and head north or cut him free from his chains? What do we do? Poop Deck Jeff, thank you for 44 months. You can have the choice after this, Poop Deck. Cut him free. He looks like a good chap. That's probably not the best choice. judging by what this game has done to me, I don't know, but we'll see. Here we go.
You step up to the frightened man and cleave the chain with your sword. He drops to his knees and bows, thanking you over and over again.
Thank you, thank you.
He tells you that 4 years ago, he entered the Trial of Champions but failed. He fell down a pit and had to be rescued by a trial master, one of Baron Sukhumvit's dungeon administrators. He was offered a choice between death or servitude in Deathtrap dungeon as the trial master's minion. Choosing the latter, he worked like a slave until he could stand it no longer and tried to escape. Alas, he was unsuccessful and was captured by the trial master's wandering orc guards. To teach him a lesson, they cut off his hand and condemned him to a year's imprisonment in this cell. You ask him whether he has any information that might be of use to you. He scratches his head. Well, I haven't exactly done very well in here myself, but I do know that you need to collect gems, precious stones, if you hope to get out.
Why?
I don't know why, but there it is.
All right.
Without another word, the ragged prisoner dashes out of the room, turning left into the tunnel. You decide to keep heading north and turn right. There is an open pipe in the right-hand wall, about 1 meter in diameter. It is too dark to see far down it. You shout into it and hear your voice echoing down the iron pipe until eventually the sound fades away.
All right. Well, let's see. We have emerald. We have an emerald. Oh my God, there's a list. You have to get all of the, oh, good Lord. I didn't even notice that. Okay. 5 more gems that I gotta get. All right, that's fine. But I do also, I have the Orb of Blood Red Ruby, but that doesn't count as a gem, I guess. All right, who was that? Poop Deck Jiff. Poop Deck Jiff goes, says the pipe. The pipe it is. Let's go piping. All right, and then Lomzorg dropping 5 gifted subs to Crossan, Greg Flurg, or excuse me, Gerg Flurg. Pardon me, I know who Gerg Flurg is. Hydrocodone, Spike Ice 3000, and Purin Linux. Hail! Ooh.
Hail, Berserkers!
All right, pipe it is. Let's check the map. Okay, so the pipe is north. Oh no. Oh, the pipe goes east. All right, pipe it is. Let's pipe. Let's smoke the pipe.
The pipe is wet and slimy.
Oh, really?
But you crawl on into the dank darkness,
We're gonna fucking
slithering and sliding as you go. Suddenly your hand touches something hard and square, which feels as if it is made of wood. It rattles as you shake it, and you decide you must be holding a box.
All right. Bros fisting bros, this is on you. This is your choice. Do we press on further down the pipe, taking the box with you to examine later, or crawl out of the pipe and examine your find now? What do you think, bros? First one. Okay, so we will press on further down the pipe, taking the box with me. Sounds good. Next will be Robo Blake. You can have the next choice.
In the total darkness, you do not see the pipe's downward turn. You slip and, unable to get a grip on the slimy pipe, slide over the edge. Your screams echo down the pipe as you fall for 50 meters, head first to the bottom. You have failed the Trial of Champions.
You smug fuck. Don't you dare look at me like that, you smug piece of shit.
There is an open pipe.
Shut up.
The pipe.
Shut up. All right, we're gonna dig it, crawl back out of the pipe and examine my find. There we go.
Removing the box lid by the light of the tunnel, you find an iron key and a large gem It is a sapphire.
Yeah!
Placing the items carefully in your backpack, you gain 1 luck point and set off north once again.
Look at us.
There is a new branch in the tunnel on your left, and ahead you see 2 bodies lying on the floor.
Bodies.
You stop and peer down the new tunnel, but seeing no doors or creatures, you decide against walking down it. With your sword drawn, you walk over to the bodies of the 2 orc guards.
Oh, shit, sorry.
At least one of your rivals in the Trial of Champions must still be ahead of you. A quick search of the bodies produces nothing, apart from a necklace of teeth around the neck of one of the orcs.
Oh. Well. Robo Blake, what do you want to do? Leave the necklace and head north, or wear the necklace myself? Oh yeah, wear the necklace. Good choice. Good choice.
The necklace is an amulet of strength, which adds 1 skill point and 1 stamina point.
Fuck.
Pleased with your find, you continue your quest north.
I mean,
The tunnel soon
it
ends.
can't go
at the
over my
junction.
maximum of 10.
Standing there alone and wondering which way to go is one of your rivals. It is one of the barbarians. You call out to him, but at first he does not answer.
Hey, it's
He
our
merely stares at
boy.
you coldly, his hands firmly gripping his axe. You walk up to him and ask which way he is heading. He grunts his reply, saying that he is going west, and you may go with him if you wish.
All right, Anubis, what do you want to do? Decline his offer and head east alone, or head west with the barbarian? What do you want to do, Anubis? Any mods here? I don't know. Head west with the barbarian. Okay, we'll go with him.
Although you are slightly uneasy in each other's company, knowing that there can only be one winner in the Trial of Champions, you are both content to share in the benefits of a temporary alliance. And you begin to tell each other of your exploits so far, the monsters and traps encountered and the dangers overcome.
Skeletons,
Walking along,
madmen,
you soon come
prisoners.
to the edge of a wide pit. It is too deep and dark to see to the bottom. The barbarian suggests he lowers you to the bottom with his rope, saying he has a torch which he can light for you to use.
Well, we're gonna accept the barbarian's offer because I know this one's instant death. And
You
I
tie
will
the rope
avoid
around
instant
your
death.
waist and take hold of the lighted torch given to you by Throm, as your barbarian ally calls himself. Taking hold of the slack rope, Throm lowers you slowly over the edge of the pit and down into the dark depths below. You can see by the light of the torch that the sides of the pit are extremely smooth.
Okay, Fox, thank you.
You drop about 20 meters before hitting the bottom of the pit. There, you see another tunnel heading north, and you call up to Throm and tell him of your discovery. He calls back, saying that he is going to tie the rope around a protruding rock
I'm going to
on
tie the
edge
rope
of the pit
around the rock,
and will come down.
and I'm coming
join you.
down. Don't worry, I
You
come
hear
down
him
now.
climbing down.
Oh,
And soon you are together again. Throm retrieves his rope by shaking it off the rock, and you set off north along the new tunnel.
All right, Fallen for Fiction, you can have the next
On a
choice.
stone ledge in the tunnel wall, you see 2 dusty leather-bound books. Throm grunts his contempt for the written word, urging you to leave the books and hurry on.
All right, what do you want to do there, Fallen for Fiction? You want to grab, or you want to go north along the tunnel, open the black leather book, open the red leather book? what you want to do. Oh, we're going to leave the books. All right. Bye-bye books. We're just going to continue on north. Peace, books.
The tunnel turns sharply to the right, continuing east for as far as you can see. Throm stops and tells you to halt as well. He turns his head slowly from side to side, listening. I hear footsteps coming down the tunnel towards us, he whispers.
Berserker
Draw your
Rage.
sword.
You can have the next one.
You both crouch down to hide in the shadows.
Your choice is next.
And not a minute too soon. For a moment later, you see the silhouette of 2 armed guards. Throm jumps up and dashes forward, screaming a loud battle cry. They are 2 cave trolls. Throm attacks the first one with his battle axe, and you run to his aid to attack the second.
Oh, here we go. Okay. Even Steven. Okay, I just got to beat him. Oh, that's a beat.
You hurl yourself
That's
at your
a
enemy,
beat.
fists flailing, and land a stunning blow.
Just got to beat his roll. 7-7.
The troll takes a
tie.
swing at your head. Thankfully, you duck just in time.
You idiots! Go ahead! Kill me! Kill me now! I'm here! Do it! Do it now!
You drop to the ground, sweeping away the troll's legs. It howls as its head hits the hard ground.
I made of a mimetic paleotoid. Oh.
You drop to the ground, grab the creature, and ram its head hard into the wall.
Hit him again. Just beat him. There you
You
go.
hurl yourself at your enemy, fists flailing, and land a stunning blow.
Time. I'll take a tie.
You leap forward to
That's
grab
fine.
the troll, but he sees you and pushes you aside. Neither of you are harmed.
That's good. Ew, not great. That's not
The
good.
troll swings low, crashing into your ankles, knocking you off balance.
Hit him again. Come on. Hit him. Shit.
The troll grabs you by the throat and manages to half choke you before you get a chance to push it off.
Give me that half choke. I hate the troll half choke. God damn it, I'm hating
You
it.
parry
I'm
the
hating it
attack,
now.
But your enemy is
I'm
too
hating it
strong,
now.
and you crack your head on the floor as you hit the ground.
No, 8
Troll
L7
swings
and
low, crashing into your ankles, knocking you off balance.
You quickly eat some provisions, increasing your stamina by 4 points.
Hold on. Hold on. Shit.
Troll
on me.
grabs you by the throat and manages to half choke you before you get a chance to push it off.
I just gotta beat his roll. I don't have to get that much higher. Just gotta beat it.
The
Fucking
troll
tie.
takes a swing at your head.
Fuck.
Thankfully, you duck just in time.
Come on. Just beat his roll. Just big fat stinky beat. Fucking tie
You
again.
leap forward
God
to
damn
grab
it.
the troll, but he sees you and pushes you aside. Neither of you are harmed.
Shit.
You parry the attack, but your enemy is too strong, and you crack your head on the floor as you hit the ground.
You quickly eat some provisions,
Man, that
increasing your
really
stamina
turned
by
around.
4 points.
Really turned around on me, didn't it?
The troll swings low, crashing into your ankles, knocking you off balance.
Are you
Troll
fucking
grabs you by
kidding
the
me?
throat and manages to half choke you before you get a chance to push it off.
You
I'm
quickly
eating all of
eat
my
some
food.
provisions, increasing
All of
your
my fucking
stamina
healing
by
items.
4 points.
There!
You drop to the ground, sweeping away the troll's legs. It howls as its head hits the hard ground.
One more! Don't make me use any more fucking food, you piece of shit! There we
You
go!
drop to the ground, grab the creature, and ram its head hard into the wall.
You look to the left and see Throm standing over the cave troll he has slain. Blood is pouring out from a deep cut in his shoulder, but it does not seem to worry him. You search the bodies of the cave trolls, but find nothing apart from a bone ring on a leather cord hanging round the neck of one of them. The ring is engraved with a symbol which Throm recognizes. He explains that it must have belonged to druids of the north, and that an ancient talisman such as this will increase your powers if your body is able to accept it.
All right, Berserker Rage. Put the ring on or continue east? What do you want to do? Continue east. Not putting on the ring. Okay, I like that. I like that. Different choices, different choices. All right, next choice will be given to Papa Ponage.
The tunnel leads into a damp cavern with a high ceiling and rock-strewn floor. Long and wet, teeth-like stalactites hang down threateningly. Their constant dripping creates smoky pools on the floor. The tunnel carries on through an archway carved in the shape of a demonic mouse.
Okay, Papa. Demonic mouse, huh? Head straight for the archway or search the chamber? What do you think, Papa? And then Miss Fitchy with 18 months, thank you very much. You can go next. Head straight for danger. Okay, sounds good. Then Miss
The
Fitchy,
tunnel
you got the next one.
ends at a large oak door. Throm wastes no time in testing the handle and is somewhat surprised to find the door unlocked. He pushes it open and walks into a torch-lit chamber.
Hold on. Okay.
Sitting alone on an ornate chair is a dwarf who bids you enter.
Oh, here's the
As
guy.
you do so, the oak door swings
Okay.
shut behind you. Adventurers, you have done well to get this far, says the dwarf in a deep voice. However, as you both know, there can only be one winner in the Trial of Champions.
Here we are.
As Trial Master, it is my duty to Baron Circumvent to let only the most able continue. Therefore, I must devise a test of wits and strength to eliminate one of you. Please do not attempt to dispose of me. It will be utterly pointless, for, as you can see, there is no obvious way out of this chamber, and only I know where the hidden exit lies. Now, if you would care to decide between you who will go first, I shall make the necessary preparations. You look at Throm, suddenly angry that your effective partnership might come to an end. He leans over and whispers in your ear that you should try to kill the dwarf and worry about the exit later.
Okay, so Ms. Fitchy, do you want to persuade Throm to go through with the dwarf's test, or join Throm in attacking the dwarf? Oh, wait, hold on a second. I don't think this matters. This choice doesn't matter because I remember if we went to the attacking him, he shoots us with sleeping darts or whatever, paralyzed darts. And then we go through his trial anyway, so it doesn't matter. So. Oh, it does matter? Oh, you lose health. Yeah. Okay. So we're just going to go through the tests.
You tell Throm that there is no point in killing the dwarf, as you will never find your way out of the chamber alone.
We'll give you the next choice, Miss
You
Bitchy.
argue that an opportunity of tricking the dwarf might arise later, once you have found the exit from the chamber. So you intend to go through with the dwarf's test. You tell the dwarf that you are ready, and he beckons you to follow him, telling Throm to wait for his return. A secret door opens in the chamber wall, and you follow the dwarf into a...
Hold on a second. There was a dodge thing, right? Yeah, gotta dodge the handouts, right? Was that a roll that I could dodge them? Maybe it was a roll that I could dodge them, that I could just kill the dwarf without having to do his dumb thing. Huh.
A small
there wasn't a roll,
room.
okay.
He closes the door behind you and hands you 2 bone dice, telling you to throw them onto the floor. You roll a 6 and a 2, a total of 8.
Right.
The dwarf asks you to roll them again.
Oh, this one.
But this time,
I forgot.
you must predict whether the total will be the same, less, or more.
All right, Miss Fishy.
8.
Do you want? Okay, we rolled an 8. Now we're gonna roll 2 more dice, and we got to decide if we're gonna roll higher than 8, equal to 8, or less than 8. Less? Okay. That's the odds on is less than. Okay. So, oh, Poem Cat. Poem Cat, you're here. Yes, I restarted, but you get a choice because you weren't here when you went to dinner. You resubbed and then went to dinner, and I was giving you a choice, and you didn't take it. So. Ooh, nice.
The dwarf congratulates you for guessing correctly. He tells you that you must now progress to the second stage of the test. He reaches for a wicker basket and tells you that a snake is held within it. He tips the basket over, and the snake drops onto the floor. It is a cobra, and it rears up in the air, ready to strike. The dwarf tells you that he wishes to test your reactions. Barehanded, you must grasp the cobra below its head, avoiding its deadly fangs. You crouch down on the floor, tensing yourself for the moment to seize it. This will be a tough test of your skill.
So I gotta get under 10 or under, and fucking easy peasy.
With lightning speed, you thrust your hand out and grip the cobra just below its open mouth.
Cobra.
You lift it up and with your arm outstretched, you dangle it in front of the dwarf. He doesn't flinch, but says in his calm,
I grabbed the snake with the snake eyes.
way,
Please put the cobra back in the basket and prepare for the final part of the test. Follow me.
You do what he says and follow him back into the chamber, where Throm is pacing up and down, obviously ill at ease. You wave to him while the dwarf opens a second secret door and tells you to walk on through and wait for him. Again you comply, and you find yourself in another circular room, although this one resembles a small arena. The floor is covered with sand, and a small balcony runs around the arena wall. Opposite the secret entrance you came in through is an ominous-looking wooden door. Suddenly you hear a shout, and you look up to see the smiling dwarf standing on the balcony. He throws 2 pieces of paper down to you. On one of them,
Is
the
poop.
words, "No crop is," are written. On the other, "Ruin Moat." In his ever-calm voice, he says,
If you rearrange the letters of the words, you will find the names of 2 creatures. You may choose which one to fight in my arena of death.
Okay.
Can you identify the creature by rearranging the letters?
Okay, MMO, thank you for gifting out 5 subs to Black Mage Tatsuma, A Darker Tomorrow, Watts, Crimson Gray, and Party Dude Mikey.
Hail, Berserkers!
All right, Poem Cat. Since we already did this, We have like figured out what they are. So I will ask you the actual question here. Okay. Do you want to say I can't identify either of these creatures, fight the Minotaur, which is Ruin Moat, or fight the Scorpion, which is No Crop Is? So it's Minotaur, Scorpion, or I can't identify any of these. Fight the Minotaur. All right, the Minotaur it is. Good choice, by the way.
You call out to the dwarf that you are ready to fight the Minotaur.
That's the best choice.
The wooden door rises slowly, and you see the fearsome beast.
Oh!
Half man, half bull.
Actually, I didn't even think about this. If we fight the Scorpion, then Throm doesn't get like stung by them. Maybe he lives through this. Oh, he got bit by the Cobra. Oh, so Scorpion didn't matter. Okay, it wasn't the Scorpion.
Step
Okay.
into the arena. Steam blows from its nostrils.
Oh, you were here
works
for the
itself
Scorpion
up into
failure.
rage,
Okay.
Ready to attack. Suddenly it rushes forward, swinging its double-headed axe.
All right, so how far mismatched are we? Oh, I got him. I got him by 1 skill point, motherfucker. Ah, fuck.
You try to run around the Minotaur, but it grabs your arm, throwing you hard into the wall.
So I got to equal to or lesser him. Or equal to or greater. Jesus, shit on
The
my
swinging
mouth!
double-headed axe is a
What
formidable
is
weapon.
this
And
fucking
you shriek as it
garbage?
sinks into your arm.
You quickly eat some provisions, increasing your stamina by 4 points.
There.
The
God.
Minotaur swings its huge axe above its head. You step aside as it smashes into the floor. You're able to land an attack from the side. Your speed is improving. You run directly at the Minotaur and slice at its leg as you run by. You manage to get around the back of your enemy, but it quickly kicks backward, catching you agonizingly in the stomach. The Minotaur swings its axe,
At least.
but you are fast enough
Wow.
to jump out of the way. The Minotaur leans forward and takes a run at you. Speed is impressive, but you duck and roll aside, landing a heavy blow on its shin. The Minotaur swings its huge axe above its head. You step aside as it smashes into the floor. You're able to land an attack from the side.
Come on, one last hit. One more. Get roll over. Oh, it wouldn't matter.
You try to run around the Minotaur, but it grabs your arm, throwing you hard into the wall.
Okay.
Your speed is improving. You run directly at the Minotaur and slice at its leg as you run by.
The dwarf calls down from the balcony, congratulating you on your victory. He throws a sack down into the arena and tells you to relax and regain your strength for the final part of the test. Then he walks off, saying he will return in about 10 minutes. You open the sack and find a jug of wine and a cooked chicken.
Fuck. I gotta give this choice to somebody. Who is it? Let's do Soul Slicer. How about you, Soul Slicer? What do you want to do? Sitting down and wait his turn, or eat and drink the dwarf's offering? Eat it. Soul Slicer says eat.
The food and drink are excellent, and you feel much better.
Oh, good.
Gaining 2 more stamina points.
Oh, perfect.
Fully satisfied, you sit down and await the dwarf's return.
Thank you for picking that. Wizard of Boss, you can have the next
After about
choice.
20 minutes, the dwarf reappears on the balcony. He calls down to you, saying,
Well,
And then Skellington Jr., you can have the choice after that. So, Wizard of Boss, and then Skellington.
I do have an interesting problem on my hands. Prepare to fight your next opponent.
the wooden door rises once again, and you are surprised to see a familiar face.
Oh, so
It is
sad.
Throm. He is cut and badly bruised and doesn't seem to recognize you. He is clearly delirious as he staggers forward with his axe raised to attack you. The dwarf laughs and says,
The cobra bit him, but he has the strength of an ox and managed to carry on, even though most men would have died. Now you must fight him to decide finally which of you will continue the trial of champions.
You shout abuse at the dwarf, protesting the cruelty of such a contest.
You suck!
He merely laughs.
I hate you! Your beard is
And you have no
terrible!
option but to defend yourself
I'm gonna
against
kick you in the
poor
asshole.
Throm. Despite his wounds, he is immensely strong.
Immensely strong. This guy's terrible. Okay. Yep, we're evenly matched, but... All right.
Throm is tall, and you duck, grab him, and ram his head hard into the wall.
I think I better do it. Under an 11, please. Okay.
You try your luck, and your luck is in.
Okay. So we hit him for 2 more damage.
Throm swings low,
No,
crashing into your ankle
no.
and knocking you off balance.
Okay, that's a hit.
You hurl yourself at Throm, fists flailing, and land a stunning blow on his chin.
Gotta save that food, man. 10 or under. We're good.
You try your luck, and your luck is in.
Just gotta beat him. Just gotta beat him. Did we?
You grab Throm around the neck.
Even,
but
okay.
He is
It's
strong
hard to
and
see.
pushes you up. Neither of you are harmed.
There you go. That's a big
You
boot.
drop to the ground, sweeping away Throm's legs. You hate it as he howls as his head hits the hard ground.
Okay. One last hit. Let's go. Let's beat him. Beat him one more time. Oh, that looks good. That looks pretty. No.
Throm grabs you by the throat
No.
and manages to half choke you before you get a chance to push him off.
There we go.
Throm is tall, and you duck, grab him, and ram his head hard into the wall.
Exhausted by your long duel, you fall to your knees as you stare at Throm's still body. A bitter loathing for the dwarf fills your heart. Somehow, you will avenge Throm. Engulfed in your hatred,
Are you ready, Wiz?
you do not notice the dwarf enter the arena until he is standing right in front of you, a loaded crossbow aimed at your chest.
I know what you are thinking,
He says calmly.
but remember that only I know the way out of here. Get up. It's time for you to leave.
Once on your feet, the dwarf indicates that you should walk ahead of him. Back in the chamber, he crosses over to the northern wall and pushes against one of its stones. A door-like section of the wall swings out, opening into another crystal-lit tunnel. With his crossbow still aimed at your chest, the dwarf smiles, saying,
Good luck.
All right, Wizard of Boss. It's your choice. Do you want to swing a punch at the dwarf or walk straight into the tunnel? If you're here, wizard, I hope you're still here. What up, Deezanai? Deezanai? What up? Thank you, Deezanai. Welcome to the channel. And if you're not here, the choice falls to Skellington. Oh, no. Okay, there you are, Wizard of Boss. Fuck him up. All right, swinging a punch. Here we go. Skellington, you get the next choice. Punch it. Pow!
The dwarf is expecting your move. Furthermore, you are not as fast as you should be because of your recent ordeal, so he easily evades your punch, saying,
I could kill you now if I wished.
I could.
But I yearn for a hand-to-hand fight.
No, he won't do it.
Then he throws down his crossbow and draws an axe from his belt. Despite your fatigue, you think only of vengeance. Because of your condition, you must reduce your skill by 2 for the duration of the battle.
Okay. So we're even. We're evenly matched here. I just gotta beat him. Just gotta beat his. There you go. There's one.
The dwarf runs at you,
Pow!
but you twist aside as your sword lands home.
Just gotta beat him. Oh no! That
You
was
run at the dwarf,
oh, that
but
was an
it's
even
ready
shot. Ah, fuck.
and lands a punch squarely on your chin.
Hit him.
The dwarf ducks as you swing at it,
Fuck!
smashing its axe into your leg.
Come on, just beat him. Just beat him. No! What are you doing?
Not ready with your sword, you kick out at the dwarf, but it catches onto your leg, flipping you backwards and smashing your head on the ground.
Hit him. There you go. That's
You
a hit.
lunge at the dwarf's stomach with
I'm out
your
of food
sword
now.
drawn.
I got no more food.
It tries to move, but you land a painful blow.
Beat him. Beat his roll. There you go. Perfect. Got him.
Pretending to be tired, you bend over to grab a handful
so
of dirt and throw
tired.
it in the dwarf's face,
Fucking sand.
making your subsequent attack effective.
The now dead dwarf's chainmail coat is of the finest quality iron, obviously made by a master armorer.
Yep.
You strip it from his body and place it over your head, gaining you 1 skill point.
Thanks for nothing.
There is nothing else of use to you in the chamber, so you decide to investigate the new tunnel, which soon divides into 2. You hear a buzzing sound coming from the western branch.
What? All right, Skellington Jr., you get a pick. Continue north or walk west to investigate who or what is making the noise. What do you want to do, Skellington? Continue north. All right, so this is our thing right here. So we're not going to go this way. We're going to go north. North it is.
The tunnel leads into a dark chamber, covered in thick cobwebs. Clawing your way through them, you trip over a wooden casket.
Oh shit! I think this is new. Let's see who gets to do this. Bodimon, how about you, Bodimon? Bodimon, what do we do? Continue north or open the casket? North. Fuck that casket. I like it.
You reach the far wall of the chamber and see 2 doors.
Okay. All right. Ramsal, Big Daddy, what do you want? Right door or left door? Come on, Ramsal, let me know. What do you want? Left, he says, left.
As you touch the door handle, it goes soft in your hand. And when you try to pull it away, you find your hand is now glued
It
to the
gets hard
handle.
again. Oh no, it's glued there. No.
A giant fist then forms in the center of the door panel and shoots forward, punching you in the stomach, costing you 1 stamina point.
Fuck!
The fist retracts and prepares to strike again. With your free hand, you draw your sword and try to cut the handle off the door. Although you do not recognize it, you are being attacked by the fluid form of an imitator.
Oh, imitator, huh? Is mimic copywritten? All right, we got better skill, so we should win, right? We should win.
The hand grabs the blade of your sword, but you are stronger than it expected, and pull the blade free, slicing its fingers. The fist
tight.
curls,
Oh God, it was tight.
ready for another
Fuck.
punch to your head, but you're quicker than it and manage to move clear.
Another tie.
You flip
Fuck.
your sword around in a circle to catch the wrist of the protruding hand, but it senses the blade and withdraws into the door. The fist curls, ready for another punch to your head, but you're quicker than it and manage to move clear. You manage to grab a finger of the flying fist and twist it back until you hear a sickening crunch.
Ah,
You continue,
shit.
trying to cut the handle, but the fist keeps punching, sapping your valuable stamina.
We can't lose. We can't lose this time.
The
No!
imitator is extremely fast. Before you see it happen, it pokes you hard in the eye. Thankfully, it doesn't blind you, but the pain is searing.
Again and again, the fist flies from the
Fucking
door.
eye poke.
When a final blow takes the last of your strength, you fall to the floor, your stamina finished. Your quest ends here.
Died. How fucking degrading is it to die to an eye poke? Fuck, that sucks. All right, that's a good time. Let's take a break. We're not done yet. We're gonna keep going.